episode 742 of the Thicc Pod, your home for all things sports, cards, and levity. I am Jeremy, joined as always by my wife's favorite son, Manny being Manny 6.9. Good evening, young man.
What's up, everyone? And we have a special episode. We decided we wanted to go live so you guys could see this beautiful faces on the screen right now. We have Tyler and Tommy from TNT Sports Cards with us. Welcome, guys.
What's up, boys?
What's up, boys?
Yeah, I think the bright thing about going live is if it's a complete and total dumpster fire, which the expectation is it might be, we can just delete it and forget it.
Yeah.
Except for the people watching, then you're in for a treat. Looks like Courtney made it in to the Facebook, so we are live on the Facebook group, Tyler.
Sweet.
Man, it's crazy because everybody's anonymous on Facebook.
It is. Before we get started, though, if you do want to chat when you're chatting, put your name, and then we would be able to see who's commenting.
So one thing before we went live, Manny and myself were in the green room arguing. You guys are known as TNT. It's Tyler and Tommy, Tommy and Tyler. You guys switch spots. Can you please finally put this to rest for? Is it Tommy and Tyler, Tyler and Tommy? Is it Tyler and Tyler? Because when I'm around Tyler, he never references Tommy, so I got to know.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to go.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
a coin flip. I don't think it really matters, right?
Matter.
No.
Ready?
No, I want answers. We're not going any further until we figure this out.
We'll go with Tommy since he's the one that sucked me into this.
Yeah, we'll put me first, I guess, if that makes you happy, Jeremy.
Tommy wins. But we'll see who won the vote tonight. That's going to be the ultimate decider which one goes first.
Yes, I was around these two gentlemen all day fighting, throwing slander at one another, screaming, talking about each other's moms, about who picked the better card. So I'm interested to hear the results. Big ups to Courtney for doing all the work that Manny volunteered her for. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I tried volunteering Manny's wife for some work, and she told me to go pound sand, so I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, my wife's pretty type A personality, so I'm the beta in the relationship. So I do apologize. I do want to say thank you, Courtney, because we had a lot of votes. Thank you for everyone that voted, and we're going to get the results at the end. But Tyler and Tommy came out with some heavy hitters for cards of the week is what we're going to call it, right? 2 cards of the week to get a vote in. And I like both of them. So
I got to give it up to Facebook user. Typical Manny pushing things off onto others. Facebook user is 100% correct.
I don't like the.
I bet that's Austin.
I need to see who it is. I bet that's Austin. So
Is there a way to check?
I don't know.
Maybe if I'll go on the Facebook Live and see. But like I said, as people walking in or coming in, if you do want to put your name so we could see who it is definitely Austin that said it. Thanks, Courtney.
He's a good kid. Good kid.
So
yes. So for anybody who doesn't know, we're Thicc Pod. Myself, Manny, Courtney is on often. She does a lot of the legwork. We just kind of show up and ramble nonsense. And for whatever reason, some people like it, or some people tune in because they hate it and it gives them something to talk about. But we've been knowing TNT for 3, 4, 5 years now. And we had them on Hobby Night School for Reckless Cards multiple times. And they schooled us on eBay. They taught us all sorts of stuff. And part of what we did at Reckless Cards is, we wanted to experience new stuff in the hobby. We wanted to try it and then just give honest feedback. Never did we want to speak ill about anybody. We just wanted to highlight, what worked for us, what didn't work for us, and why. So we will never speak ill about anybody except Card Score. Those people, till the end of time, can piss off. They're a terrible company. Do not mess with Card Score. But fast forward, we were trying to grade cards. And, we bought a jeweler's loop. We were buying stuff. We were trying all sorts of different companies. The communication was a little wonky. We weren't getting most favorable results. And, we tried TNT. Manny, quit touching stuff, man. Jesus Christ, I think I'm having a seizure. Anyway, so we were trying stuff. And, after a few years, we fell in love working with the guys at TNT. They're like-minded people. They care about the hobby. They treat people the way that you'd like to be treated. And so, over the last, couple years, if you've listened, we've been very honest about why we've used TNT, the experiences we had. And so, we're proud to say, that's our second ever sponsor, the first being Fanatics. And so, that's obviously what pays the bills around here. But now we're getting some of that Tommy money, and things are looking up. But we thought we would jump on. We would introduce people to TNT who don't know them. TNT's people would be introduced to us, but they've got an awesome announcement that they want to make tonight, something they've been working really hard on for the better part of 9 months. This idea, I can say, I believe, was born in California one night on a boat with Tommy,
Sunset.
a couple of mixed drinks, myself watching, followed by a glorious meal of couscous when we went out to visit PSA. And so with that, guys,
the beautiful boat I've ever seen. The yacht. It was a gorgeous yacht. It's amazing.
Little does the people know, it was just Jeremy and Tommy on the boat, sunset with wine and steak by themselves, shirts off. So
What else? do you
Tyler and
need?
I weren't invited.
No, you weren't.
so with that, guys, we'll turn it over to you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to share with people, and I'm long-winded, so I don't want to steal your thunder. So please, for all 782 people that are in the chat, let's let them hear it.
Well, first thing is, this is part of the first announcement, right? It's really kind of a two-staged event tonight. This is something we plan on doing on at least a weekly, if not a bi-weekly basis. It's not something we ever want to feel pressured to have to commit to a single day, single night, every single week or anything like that. But, we've been obviously friends with Jeremy and Manny for quite a while, and Courtney. And, one thing that we get into the grind of just reviewing cards, getting cards out for grading, right? That's been our focus, and that's really what we kind of hang our hat on. But, one thing, Tommy and I have a lot of knowledge in the hobby. I mean, you guys have a lot of knowledge, and a lot of people that we know have a lot of knowledge. A lot of our customers do. So, one thing I think that we, have wanted to do is kind of give back a little bit more and do more stuff like this, to where we get on and just have a discussion and have a little bit of fun about talking about the hobby, because that's really why we're all in it, right? We enjoy it. So, every week or every other week, we plan on jumping on with these two guys. They have the creative minds to where we can come up with fresh content for you. And we can just, sit back, chill,
Just
and have a
talk
little bit
about
of
cards,
fun.
What we all love. We all love little pieces of cardboard with men, women, cartoon characters, anime, whatever. As long as they're on little pieces of cardboard, we all love it. So I think that's just something we like to do and talk about it, discuss it, and, give back to you guys.
Except Star Wars cards. I am not a fan of those. Those things can go away. I wish they were never created.
Why is that, Jeremy?
I'm just not a fan of it. But I will say that they're downplaying it, because what they're talking about is this truly is hobby, and it's supposed to be fun. It's a form of escapism. But one thing that I think is completely underrated is being around Tyler and Tommy. They talk about what they're seeing, what cards are coming through, what cards are grading well, what cards you should avoid, what kind of trends they're saying. And these are things that they want to share to ensure that you, as a hobbyist, can have a better experience. And so for the people who like to geek out and nerd out a little bit, that's some good intel that you'll be able to pick up in a Manny sort of way, because if it's intelligent, you lose Manny. He just falls over dead. But if you can deliver it in a way where you're having some fun, it makes it enjoyable, and you can pick something up.
Yeah, and if you have it, I mean, you'll want to make sure, I'm sure they'll have their tags at the end, but the Too Thicc Pod, check out that podcast. They're on YouTube. They're on Instagram,
They're world famous.
and watch them. You'll get a taste of what they're about. And I think they'll definitely fit in with all of our people from Facebook, Instagram, that we have relationships with. And I just think it's that'll be something we can look forward to, when we decide to, do it. So, but I guess, do you want to get down to it, I guess?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, something we've all been we've been working on here for quite a while. I guess I got to share the screen, don't I?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry about pulling up the comments. I want people to see their comments, and you guys to see them as well. So I know Jeremy has ADD, so it bugs him. So I won't pull it up when Jeremy's talking.
No, you're good. I was just glitching out.
So you got the screen now. You can see your beautiful faces again.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So what we got here, we got TNTcards.com. This is something we've been working on for a while. some of the stuff on the front end, I'm not going to go through all of this just because some of it, the fine details are still getting worked out. But what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and log in. So this is going to become where you'll go for your customer dashboard. So what this means for you is, eventually no more Google Docs, to where you're looking for your name, but you find your name and
you're not sure what cards are on the submission, or
just it's there, but for a lot of you, you have 5-10 orders out. Some of those orders have 2 cards, some of them have 30 cards, but it's too much to track, it's too much to handle, and it's a lot of work for us. Basically my Sundays are typically a good 6 to 8 hours preparing those updates for you, right? So we want to be, I feel like with our communication and the customer service that we've always provided, we've provided a lot of transparency, but this is an area that, we've definitely been lacking in. And so what our goal was is to be able to basically create a system in a portal for you that you now have access to all 3 grading companies in one spot. Okay. And that's really what we were shooting for. So I'm just going to go into sign into my account. So you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. So what everybody's going to have is everybody's going to have a dashboard just like what you see here. And I'm going to just minimize this a little bit so it's a little bit easier to see. So you'll have a section where you'll have my orders, start a new submission, seller ready, receipts, I need help, and then my account. So we'll just kind of dive in a little bit. So you'll have your my orders section here, to where you'll be able to sort it by order number. It's going to kind of be a 2-stage system for your order number. You're going to have your master order, it's like this here, for example, has Beckett, SGC, PSA card only, and then all the different TNT builds. But then these master orders are going to get broken down into what we're going to call sub orders. And the sub orders are where it's going to actually break down what each of the service levels are that you have out for grading. There is a little bit of work that needs to be done here.
Yeah, it's not completely ready yet. It's close.
But basically, we're going to have a grading company column and then your service level column. And then here's where you'll have your status, to where it'll tell you, you got customer incoming. You'll have PSA arrived. And the cool thing is once it gets to a certain stage at PSA, it's automatically going to update twice a day. It's going to update at like 7, 8 o'clock at night and like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. So you're going to get 2 updates a day as it moves through the different grading steps. You'll be able to see it right there real time. If I pull up an order, I'll show you one here that's pretty cool to kind of give you one of the things that I'm really excited about for you guys. And now it says Beckett. This is actually a PSA order. And some of this here is we still are working on some of the fine details. Like when you go into your order, you can see what stage it's in right here. But we're also going to create, like for PSA, we're going to create their 8-step process right here to where it'll pop a little bit more, to show you what step it's in. But this is the part that I'm the most excited about. When the grades pop, all the card information is going to show down there at the bottom. And then it's also going to give you your image right there. So you'll be able to copy that image if you want to sell it on eBay, if you want to sell it on Facebook. I mean, it's a simple right click, copy the image, take it where you want it, or you can save the image. But all the images are going to show up right in your on your order portal, once you're in. So, this is something, still a little bit of fine details. I would say by the end of the year, everything we need to get done here is going to be done. But something I'm really excited about, just because it gives you the transparency that you deserve. And I think it gives you I can't think of anybody else that really has anything quite like this, to where now you got
all your cards, PSA, SGC, Beckett, all in one spot, under one roof, in one portal for yourself.
Yeah. And then your receipts, that's just where basically once an order has been finalized, that's where all your receipts are going to be sorted or kept, I guess. So for tax purposes, that kind of stuff, it's going to make it real easy to, take a look and see what you spent on grading for the year. Seller ready, this tab doesn't work right now, but as you saw with BGS or with PSA, you're going to have the pictures of your cards right in the order. Well, Beckett and SGC, we can't really make it work like that. So we're going to create a seller ready tab to where, like right now, when we do a Facebook post for SGC grades, we, create the Google Drive and create those links for you. All of those images are going to be sorted in the seller ready for SGC. And we are also going to start taking high res scans for the BGS as they come back as well. So you'll always have access to those good images so you can get the, cards right to eBay or wherever you want to sell them if that's what you're looking to do. Or if you just want to have the images for your own records,
just post them social media, wherever, whatever you want to do with them.
But we're going to make sure they're provided. It's going to be easy to get to them. We're just working out the final details there. And then as far as, my account, that's where you'll have your billing and then your shipping address. That's something that, as you move that type of stuff, you'll just update it right there. That's going to make it extremely easy for us on the back end when it comes time for return shipping. And then you just have your normal account details, right here. So where you'll just keep your information. The Instagram field, that is something that I would definitely recommend that if you have an Instagram, fill it in, because as we're highlighting stuff, we want to make sure we do a better job of, tagging everybody in the posts and whatnot. So, make sure that's a field that you fill out. But it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a lot of automation. Not only are you going to be able to check the status of things on the dashboard when you go to your My Orders, but you're also going to be able to get text updates as orders progress, email updates as orders progress. So it's going to really automate a lot of things. It's going to save us a lot of time.
You're not going to have to sort through a Google Doc that's a million miles long trying to find your stuff. It's all going to be right here for you.
And here's probably the best part. The process for sending cards to us, it doesn't get any harder. It's probably easier. It's probably easier than what you currently do. Probably 95% of you. So I just clicked on the start a new submission, and this is where you'll go, to build a submission to send to us, right? So let's say I'm going to send 50 cards and we're going to do TNT review. All you're going to do, let me do this so that way we don't keep getting it maybe. But all you're going to do is go in here, select your review type. Most of you do the pass fail review. Then you're just going to put in how many cards you want.
And then any specific notes that you may or may not want us to know.
You prefer a certain grading company, you want certain grades or whatever. All that you can type in right here.
Yeah, and then I want autographs graded. Whatever you want to put in there.
Yeah,
I'm reviewing my cards.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you want Tommy. He is the GOAT. And then you just simply add it to the cart. Then what it's going to do is it's going to take you here. You'll kind of see everything that you got there, right? If you want to, let's say you have 5 cards, you want to go to Beckett. Okay, you'll just simply start a new submission, come back to Beckett. Let's say you want to go probably at least standard since base is taken 6 months. You'll have to type in how many cards have an autograph. So let's say 5 of them do. And you're going to send 5 cards. And these, you don't really care what the grade is. You just want them to go to Beckett, right? You'll just do that. Probably nothing in the order notes. Add to card or add to cart, and boom, there they are. And then let's say you're done. You can go ahead and just proceed to checkout. Then it's just going to have you confirm everything.
Yeah, now you can see with the TNT build, it doesn't have a service level at all because obviously you're having us decide where if they should go to, PSA, SGC, whatever. So it's just putting the review fee in there for now.
Yep. And none of this is collected right now because we don't collect any of that until after we've got the cards. If the review is something we got to do, we'll collect after the review, before they go out for grading. But this is just a, kind of a rough estimate before the review is completed. And then you confirm all of your information right here, which for most of you, it's all going to be pretty much preset based on what you put in. So that's not like it's anything you're going to have to fill out every time. It'll all be saved. You'll have a couple of different shipping options, and the shipping part of it's what we're trying to work out a little bit more right now. Basically, it's a little bit of a complicated system when you have a lot of you will have us maybe hold your no grades, or we'll hold, a PSA for a Beckett order to come in, but we give you the option. We can either ship as they come back, or we can combine orders to try to save you money on shipping where we can. But after you confirm that, this will automatically select pay by invoice, because we'll provide that once we confirm everything with you. You'll place the order, and you'll see basically this right here. It'll give you some instructions on where to send it,
Prints at the top.
and you just print it at the top, and that's pretty much it.
And just separate what, for the 5 cards, like for this specific example, the 5 cards going to Beckett, just make sure those are separated versus the other 50 that you want TNT build, just with a little sticky note or something saying Beckett build.
But that's the basics of it. I mean, it probably takes less time than you handwriting and filling out the form.
Yep.
And the nice thing is, when we get the cards, we'll be able to read it too.
Yep.
So it's a win-win for everybody on that. And of course, the tracking is just, that's really what it's all about for us, is making sure that we can streamline things for you, to where you can, kind of see what's going on. And we can also, streamline some things for us, especially like the return shipping piece. That's where I think we're going to save the most amount of time, which is just going to allow us to, get more cards out for grading, and continue to try to increase or improve our review times, which we got some more news on that here that we'll talk a little bit about at the end. So, but this is what we're excited about. This is what we've been working on. They said 9 months. It's really been about 2 years. And we're probably, I would say, 2 weeks away from having anybody complete orders. So that's not something that we don't want you to start sending orders this way yet. The only thing we want you to do right now is we want everybody to go in, and I'll make a Facebook post about this tonight after we're done. But the one thing we do want, and the biggest reason for this was, let's see.
While you do that, Tyler, Tommy, I have a couple questions from the Facebook. So we don't have to put details of the cards we are shipping anymore?
Not at all.
You never had to before.
No, because we always had the quick option, which basically was you tell us what service you want and the quantity of cards, and that's it.
We're going to send a picture of the cards once we get them. That's your list.
Yep. And then
the picture works better than handwriting them on a form.
And then once we get them, we're going to go ahead and after we send them out to the grading companies and we do our data entry with them, then we're going to upload the card list for you right into your dashboard. But like Tommy said, you'll already have that picture. If it is something to where you want a list for your records, I would recommend just, type it out in an Excel file, and I would always recommend keep a copy of the form that you're sending to us. We want one in the box with the cards. But if you want to,
you don't have to.
But you don't have to, right? Because we're going to send the pictures once we get them. But it's not a bad idea for you to have some sort of record on your end, as far as what you sent.
Take a picture. And
take a picture, and that's it.
Instead of writing it out, unless you want to. That's totally up to you guys.
All right. And then we have, what if you don't want to know the grade you get? Want it to be a surprise? It's kind of like the Google Docs, right? Just don't go in it, right?
Yeah. So basically what's going to end up happening is you're going to have, and that's something we can probably address it. But we can probably have it be something to where you can turn that on and off, right? Yeah. I don't think that'll be an issue.
Some of you don't want to see the grade, so we'll figure out some way to.
But like with PSA, when they send that email at the end, right, that your grades are ready, you have the option to click that link or not, right? So you're going to have an option to where if you just go to your dashboard, you're going to see a tab that you don't have to go into that order to do it. But basically, you're going to request shipment, or you're going to tell us to hold. If you request shipment, you're just going to pay your shipping, and then we're going to ship them out when we get the cards back. Because one thing we're not going to do anymore, because you're already going to have those lists in your orders as we let you know that they're ready for a shipment. We're not going to send pictures of the cards and tell you that we've sent the invoice, because you're already going to have that. But yeah, that's definitely something that we can look into to see if there's an easier way for you to decide if you want to see grades, if you don't want to see
I'm
grades.
sure there's got
Because I would imagine that's something we can just say yes, no, and you can do that in your account details.
So, gentlemen, if I understand this correctly, the website will be updated. I think Tyler, you mentioned a couple times throughout the day, throughout the week. So
Throughout
for the
the week.
for the last 2 years, part of my Sunday night and or Monday morning routine is after PWCC auctions end, I ask Courtney to go on Facebook and see if Tyler's updated the damn website and or log into her Facebook and leave shitty little comments to bust your chops a little bit. So lately what I've been doing is hoping that somebody else grows tired of waiting and like pings you like, is this updated? So I am excited and also sad that now I no longer have to wait, but also I'm going to have some more time on my hand Sunday nights and Monday mornings getting these live updates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly,
As they
that's
progress
the number
through,
one reason.
we won't have to manually update it. It's just going to update itself.
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to have to do updates along the way, but it's one of those things. Once PSA's API takes over, it's going to be automatic. For SGC, that's going to be a manual update, but as fast as they are, there really isn't that much for updates with them. I mean, it's one of those things, we ship them off to them. They're done in about 10 business days, and they come back. So, I mean, the updates with them aren't as big as PSA when sometimes it's 2 months, 3 months, for their orders. And then, unfortunately, with Beckett, they let us know when they get them. They let us know when they, go to grading and then when they're done. So there really isn't anything in between like there is with PSA, but we're definitely, I mean, we're still going to be able to do something to where you're going to kind of be able to track a little bit better than what you have up to now.
Here's for the locals by you guys. They said, can we still fill out the online stuff and then just drop them off rather than mailing?
Yeah, you don't have to mail it. Yeah, you'll have
And
local pickup options and local drop-off options.
And then it says, will the review results happen on the website or still Instagram? So that's why I think that's why you wanted them to put their Instagram as well, right?
Well, and that's the big thing, right? Because we're still going to have our Facebook group. We're still going to have Instagram. And we have looked and spent some money trying to find other solutions that we would be able to utilize. And I'll be honest, there just isn't a better one out there, right?
No, Facebook Messenger and
so
Instagram.
When it comes to the reviews, you're still going to get the same communication that you get now. We're by no means at all trying to shut down that communication at all because it's worked. There's no reason to fix that. It's not broken. The only thing that's going to change is when your cards come in, instead of getting a message from us on Messenger, you're going to get a text message and email that your cards have come in. If it's a no review, we're going to send you a message on Instant Messenger or on Instagram to make sure that we're right on the same page.
You're not going to get a group picture of your cards either because you're going to have access to the images on the site.
Yep. But I mean, we're still going to confirm using the same methods we've used for the last, really 3-4 years. It's just going to be better. It's going to be a better system for you to keep track of your orders, and it's going to take a little bit off our plate as far as having to do the manual updates right now.
When we were chatting with the boys, Tommy and Tyler, prior, and we were planning this, they understood that there was going to be a lot of questions. They understood that there might be, when we go through this and, really get into it, there's going to be the opportunity to make adjustments to ensure that we all have the best experience possible. The intent of tonight was to roll out, let you guys know that the website is up. And then, part of the giveaway, and they've got a ton of stuff to give away, is going to be actually just getting signed up with the website. So that way you're up to speed, that when this thing goes live, we can hit the ground running. So you guys want to talk a little bit? We're gonna keep track of all these questions we have, and like when we jump on next week, we'll do Q&A, and we want to make sure that everybody gets all the information they need. But you all love free stuff. I know 74 of you were asking for free stuff because you just like free stuff. So why don't you guys give the people an idea of what you're going to be giving away tonight and over the coming weeks as people get signed up to the website.
So I'll show you this real quick here. So what the whole idea tonight is, and all the links and everything, I'll make sure that I share, and we'll make a Facebook account. But basically from tonight through the end of the year, so December 31st, we just want everybody to register their account. We don't want you to start, sending orders through the website right now. The whole idea of you guys registering your account is basically so that way, my plan is next weekend, if we can get everybody to register, over the next week or so or a couple of weeks, my goal is to start being able to upload existing orders that we're waiting on into here, so that way you can start keeping track of your orders and, you can get a better visual of what's going on with your cards than what you currently have. So that's my goal right now. That's kind of phase one. Like they said, it's going to be a learning experience for us and a learning experience for you. But please, definitely what's most important to us is that the experience that you guys get is top notch. So we're definitely willing to obviously make adjustments where it makes sense. But I think this is one of those things, as we all get comfortable with it, it's going to be a big deal, I think, for everybody. So tonight, just for jumping on and kind of checking it out and spending some time with us, we decided we wanted to give away, we're going to give away some TNT merch. So we did a contest today. I'm really curious on what the results were as far as what card was the best. But I guess we can show what the giveaways are going to be. So we're going to have 10 winners tonight. It'll be a random, the top, I don't know, how many names do we have?
320. Courtney knows the exact number because she's not happy, and she said she's not counting the people who are registered. And she's actually counting. She has 7 accounts already.
Nice.
So, but go ahead, Tyler.
So we got like 320 people. What we're going to do is we're going to give away. You're going to have your options. You got the TNT hat. We got a black, and then we have a blue and red.
Yep.
Thanks to our buddy Noah.
Looking fresh.
And then we have some TNT shirts. We got a gray and we got a black.
Which I'm wearing it, I guess.
So basically, it'll be your choice. Hats are a little bit limited on supply.
You guys are good models.
Shirts, we got a ton of shirts. So we'll definitely be able to accommodate, anybody that wants a shirt as far as the top 10.
They're very slimming.
Yes, as you can tell.
You guys do a 360 when you model that T-shirt next time?
Next time.
Okay.
I think Tommy should give us a twirl tonight. But
yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so we're going to give away some TNT merch tonight to 10 people. And then we'll do that at the end. I think you got the randomizer and everything ready to go, right, Manny?
I do.
Courtney got it ready for you. You didn't do anything.
No, I didn't do anything. Courtney did everything. She sent me the list. So
we got that. What card was the best card?
Oh yeah, let's give the results. So thanks to
there's more, hold on. There's still more stuff that they're going to give away because there's a lot of good stuff that they didn't even mention yet.
I want to know who had the best card. I have an idea, but I want to know.
What were the 2 cards, Manuel?
The 2 cards.
Pull them up?
Yeah, I can pull them up as we talk. Let me see. And I'm actually shocked by the results, to be honest with you.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm very shocked. So let me pull it up real quick. And like I said, thank you guys for everyone voting. 328 people. That's insane. In a day, by the way. All right, let me share my screen.
They could have done better.
Could have done better. All right. So here's the 2 cards.
Woo! Wow, I'm impressed.
You like that?
Nice work.
2 cards. We have a CJ Stroud stained glass 2003, 2023 mosaic Gem Mint 10, and as you can see, Tommy's pointing at it. So that's Tommy's card of the day. And we also have the 2020 Panini Origins Tua rookie autographs, and it's purple out of 17.
17, that's
and
right.
Tyler's pointing at that, so that's Tyler's
off the line, I think.
So what's crazy, Jeremy? What card would you pick? I guess because we never voted, so we know who won. But what would you have picked?
So one thing today, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and at one point I turned it off, and I just saw a message pop up, and it was Manny Instagram like fighting with somebody, and it was like, your first problem is you agreed with Tyler. And that's all I could see on my phone. I had a good laugh. For me, this is easy. I would go with the Tua on-card auto, super short print. I imagine the stained glass, there's about 1,000 of them. And I would imagine that everybody and their mom is chasing CJ. So I would go Tua personally.
Yeah. You go Tua. All right.
What about you, Manny? I know you are probably the best card investor out of anybody we know. You can ask the card investor himself.
If I choose the card of like either one of you guys should actually feel bad about yourself because it's probably wrong.
Just
wanna
great tape.
point
What are
that
you talking about?
Yeah, so sorry, Tommy, but I like the CJ Stroud a little bit better because I guess my debate on this is Tua doesn't even have his jersey number. I like the card. I like how it's autoed, but it's 0-0. And that's the one fault I have for Origin, the brand Origins, compared to the CJ Stroud that actually has his number. So Tyler, Tommy, I want you guys to kind of debate. This is kind of the content we're gonna have.
Why did we pick the Stroud? We had like 2,000 cards to pick from. Why the Stroud?
Because he's hot right now. That stained glass from Mosaic this year just pops. Those cards are absolutely gorgeous. By far the best glass they've ever done. His is kind of tough to see, and a lot of them are tough to see. I wish they did maybe made the team logos a little bit bigger or more transparent, but they have the team logos in the middle of the stained glass behind them, which I think looks incredibly awesome. I just love that card. I think they did a fantastic job this year with those. What drew
now, do you want to know the better answer on the Tua? Why did I pick the Tua?
The better answer, yeah. Let's hear it.
All right, MVP candidate.
Mm-hmm. So
Right.
Stroud.
You know Stroud's not going to win the MVP.
He's probably the odds are probably better than Tua right now. Tyreek Hill's going to win it if any Dolphin wins it.
I say MVP candidate, most exciting receiver in the NFL is his teammate Tyreek Hill. You can't go
He's the
wrong.
most exciting. He's got nothing to work with, and look
All
at
right.
the guys winning games all the time.
Let's talk about the card, though. Okay, the card. Origins.
The players are on the card.
Origins. How hard is Origins to gem?
It's pretty hard.
Pretty tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Well,
tough.
I mean, in about 6 weeks, check the pop counts. There'll be more PSA 10s of that Stroud than there will be of probably all of Tua's Origin autos combined. So pop counts. It's not going to be available for sale as often as the Mosaic stained glass. On card auto. It's got a serial number. Come on. It's a
I'm all about
no-brainer.
the here and now. The hottest rookie in the game is that beautiful man on that stained glass.
You know, it's crazy that you're saying beautiful. I don't know if Tommy. I know Tyler is a Michigan fan, but are you a Michigan fan?
Very
Tom?
much a Michigan fan, and I
And
hate
you're
it.
over
I hate him always until they get to the NFL, and then you kind of just forget about it.
Yeah.
No, CJ
When
Stroud,
they're wearing that
CJ Stroud, I will
stupid
give it to
Buckeye
you.
uniform to begin with, they're all ugly and suck.
CJ's a baller. He is definitely, I would have never thought, you think about it, what Ohio State quarterback has succeeded?
None of them.
None of
I
them.
mean, none. I mean, maybe a
They're all
little
trash balls.
Terrell Pryor at receiver, right? That's about
Yeah,
it.
their best
for
quarterback
about
was a
5
receiver.
games. You know, it just hasn't happened. So I'll give you that. You know, but let's see. What did the people think?
So the people, I did get into a debate with someone in the comments because they said, "What has Tua done compared to Stroud?" And he got me because Tua really isn't a proven player. Which I said he kind of is a proven player, but supposedly people don't think he's a proven player. So, but
He's
yeah,
got heart. He's the comeback kid. Look at him last year. We all thought he was brain dead.
yeah, that's true.
Look at him now.
Yeah,
He's back.
He was pretty scary. I've never seen that before
I mean-
in my life.
But that's a scary risk though, buying Tua though.
That's
If you like-
anybody, unfortunately.
Right? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so the final count, we have a winner, and it is. Is that Jerry? It's Tua.
Let's go.
175 votes for Tua, 153 votes for CJ Stroud. So
I want to recount.
That was close.
Recount.
It was.
That was pretty good.
So round one of our card of the day. This is our first ever. We're gonna do plenty more, and I think that's kind of why. I'll go back to that Instagram when you do your submission. Put your Instagram because then we could tag you on these card of the days. Is kind of what we're thinking.
This is something I think would be fun to do every week, to where all 4 of us pick a card. It was something that where at the office today, we were going back and forth all day. I was checking my phone probably more than I should have. I might not have got as many reviews done as I wanted to because of it, but it was a lot of fun. It seemed like in the beginning, Stroud took off, and then Tua
And then you paid a bunch of people to vote for
I
your
started
stupid
sending some
Tua.
private messages, and Tua came back strong. But it was definitely fun. So I think with the 4 of us doing it together, and
Stroud's a better card. I
by
don't
the
care
way,
what
get
people
Courtney
think.
in there too. We'll be in great. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I think
Tyler
Courtney-
shot Manny a DM and had him use one of those 13,000 Russian sex bot he pays for his followers to vote for him.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I think Courtney's retired from counting. So in the future, me and Jeremy will probably have to count.
So this was the first and last card of the day. I'm not counting shit.
We'll do it. It's fun. It's fun. So what was the total? So it's 175 to 153 CJ Stroud. I think I'm gonna make a little counter of like records. So Tyler is 1-0, Tommy 0-1, and Jeremy and I are 0-0 until we put our card.
No, I guessed correctly. I'm 1-0. Take your L.
No. You didn't pick the card. You can't just.
I picked Tua. I did.
No, I think, Jeremy's 1-0 and Manny's 0-1.
Tommy, Jeremy.
You should feel comfortable, Manny. Place of L. Relax.
You knew the outcome before you picked. That's not fair.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want right now.
Yeah,
Phil,
Tommy knows.
Hey, Phil, no, we weren't giving away the cards. We were asking people to vote which card they like better. We're giving away some TNT merch. We got some hats and T-shirts.
Yeah, the cards they're not ours. They're
customers.
All right. Well, do you want to get into the actual giveaway then?
Yeah, we can do that, and then we'll do the for these 10. We'll do those at the end. So I'll share my screen for this.
Yeah, there you go, Courtney. Just set up. There's got to be a way to set up a poll.
And like we said, we thank you guys for coming in. Like, if you have any questions, make sure you DM Tyler, Tommy, or you could DM us, and we'll bring them up on the next episode.
So what we got to do, what we need you to do is we need you to register for your account. So we'll make a post on Facebook and whatnot to make it easy to where you'll have the links and everything.
Don't actually fill out the submission, the rest of the stuff. Just get your stuff in there.
We're just trying to build our customer database, but this is what we're giving away. So contest is going to run through December 31st. We're going to have 100 winners. And I do have to update that where it says TNTcards.com should be my dash account. So I'll get that fixed before we post this. But our friends over at Break Club, we're going to give away $300 in break credit that you can use in Break Club 1.0, 2.0, or 3.0. We're going to have 10 winners that are going to get $100 of TNT grading credit. We're going to buy a case. So Juice Light, that's a product, Alex Draper. It's a repack. A case has 5 boxes. The floor, I want to say, is right around $100 or $125 with a ceiling of $300. So we're going to have 5 boxes, and we'll have 5 winners for that. And then we're going to give away 10. Either you'll have your choice, either BGS or PSA slab mags.
They're just protectors for cards that are graded.
This thing right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to give away 4 3XL or the Zion X case. So basically, it's just a 3-row. It'll fit Beckett, PSA, SGC, one touches. So you'll get that.
And then more merch.
I think they make it in different color options, so we can probably let you pick your color as well if you want. And then we're going to give away 70 T-shirts or hats, but hats are, like I said, depends on if the hats make it through tonight. So, because I think we got like 7 hats left total, but that's the big news. That's the giveaway, and all you got to do is just register for your account. Because when I go and Tommy go to start, updating the orders, so that way you can start tracking your orders with the website that are already out there. Because some of the orders that are out there might be a month, 2 months out before they come back. So, we want to start giving you that, visual right now to where you can start tracking your orders and it'll automatically update for us and for you. But we need you to have your info in there because, some of our orders have 30, 40 people on it. So if we go to create an order and upload it to the website and all 30 or 40 people are not signed up, then that means we got to send a message to the people that are not signed up to get them to sign up. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're trying to eliminate. That's what we're trying to, take care of right now. So that's kind of the big news. So this giveaway, like I said, we will make a post with everything you need for that. And really the main thing is first name, last name, address, city, state, zip, phone number, Instagram, if you have it, username, email address, and then password.
Field for Facebook name too.
Yeah, I mean that's something we can add. Facebook name if different than real name, because that's something we do run into.
You run into that problem a lot,
but because yeah, that's kind of what we're working with right there. But that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it, guys. We're extremely excited about it.
So the winners will be announced for that. When was the deadline again?
End of the year.
End of the year.
End of the year, yeah, and that is correct, Phil. You can use it. It's break credit inside of Break Club 1.0, 2.0, or 3.0. They're a Facebook group. We've been, friends with them for a long time. They do a great job. I know a lot of our customers came from them, so, figure, what, they've given us a lot of support. We need to do the same. So,
and then Phil, there's 2 separate giveaways today. Like, they just announced the giveaway that ends at the end of the year, 100 winners, and that was the list. There also is going to be 10 winners today for vote just by voting on which card.
Which is already going over with. You can't.
Yeah,
if you
that's
vote
already done.
It's over. The people that voted are going to be entered.
Yeah, that closed at 8:45, or Courtney would still be counting.
It's TNTcards.com, Phil.
Yep.
I'm getting a lot of hate.
Can we join the chat? Is that what we have to do?
Yeah, man. Please.
I think if you guys can post, right? Comment on there.
It says comments.
Yeah.
Oh, it says connect YouTube live.
Yeah, whatever.
Never
I don't
mind.
think we need to.
All the information for the big contest will be in a post on Facebook tonight.
Yes. So
what do you say we run the randomizer now? Because it'll probably take Manny a good hour and 45 minutes to get through it, and I know people want to, get on with their Friday.
that's
top 10 names, right?
It's Thursday, by the way.
You better slow roll it too, Manny.
You want me? Well, okay.
After you run it, have something.
You're
do that one more time, Jeremy. How do you do that? You slow roll. Just like that.
All right. So thanks to Courtney, like we said before, Courtney gave me 328 names, all on here. Had to do it before because, we wouldn't get through it. So thank you guys. We're gonna randomize it. You want me to do it 5 times? I'll do it 5. I'm picking. So
do it.
We'll random. Oh boy,
you can go page down. It'll take you all the way to the bottom.
I don't want to screw anything up, Tyler.
All right.
This is a long list.
It's very entertaining watching you scroll through the list.
You like that? All right. Maybe I shouldn't have done 5 times, right?
That's number 2.
Everyone can see that their name is actually on there.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to come on, Manny. Be better.
I know Jeremy's impatient, so this is gonna be everyone's like on their edge of their seat watching me do this.
What if you do the bottom 10, 318 through 328?
No, don't switch it up midway.
4.
You can't make this confusing, Jeremy.
Is this the last one?
I'm simple-minded. All right. Yeah, last one. 3, 2.
Slow roll it. Cover it. Oh, you screwed it up, Manny.
I'm sorry. All right. We have Chuck.
Let's see, it's so little.
Oh, is it little?
Chuck, Erwin, Josh, Daniel, Mike, Chris, Brandon, Chase, Chris, Daniel. Raka.
All winners. No, who got 10? So you got 10, which was Daniel. I think we're going to the top 10, right?
Yeah, top 10 are in.
Top 10, you won. So you're good. Yeah. So these are go ahead.
No, you're
good. I was going to say, so these are the winners. Make sure we'll make like a little list and like put it on the Facebook group and YouTube. You could see it, but just message Tyler and Tommy.
Yep. That's it.
Message us. We'll message you, probably tomorrow, and we'll get that all squared away and give you what your options are. Let us know your sizes, and we'll get them shipped out. There was a question about our registration information stays with you, correct? Yeah, everything, once you register, everything on our back end, we'll have all that information. It's all saved. It's all safe.
Yeah, we're not going to sell it to anyone or anything
no.
that. Just to make things easier for you guys.
Yep.
And someone asked something about signing up for you don't have to sign up for the giveaway. You just have to register on TNTcards.com. That's all you have to do is just register.
You create an account, you're in
create an account,
the big
that's
contest.
That's all you got to do. Nothing else.
Courtney's hating on Courtney. It wasn't just me. Your husband.
Gentlemen,
angry tonight.
Congratulations.
Yes.
It was a thought, then a dream. You guys rolled up your sleeves. You went to work. Tommy got inebriated on a boat, and ever since then, he hit the ground running. And now you have a beautiful website that people are going to win free stuff through, and I'm going to get live updates on my cards.
I know.
Hey, did it all for you, buddy.
Thank you. I got one question before you get out of here. Tyler, what the hell are you going to do with your Sundays now?
I don't know. I really
Yeah,
have
what
no
are you gonna
idea.
do? Take a nap?
Maybe I'll go golfing. Maybe I'll take a little Sparky out for a walk.
You could actually
Oh,
watch
you-
the Lions now.
Lions. I mean, we're gonna have some good weeks with the Lions coming up, right? Lions to the Super Bowl.
There you
No,
go.
that's a foregone conclusion after we whoop the Bears' ass this week.
Oh my god.
And then the Cowboys. When do we get the Cowboys?
December 30th. Jeremy, take this off the screen.
That's not me. That's a Facebook user. Very intelligent crowd on the Facebook community. I might have to rejoin.
Oh. And this
No,
is
but
how
it'll be nice. It'll definitely
Yeah.
be nice. 'Cause it's been basically a 7 days a week grind for us for quite a while. To where this is something that'll take a little bit off of our plate, help us get more reviews done, which is important for all of you. Which actually, there for a while we were like 3 to 4 weeks out on reviews. I can with confidence say that we're
We're under 2
2
weeks,
weeks, worst
Let's
case scenario. Now, obviously, we do have Christmas and the New Year coming up, but if you have cards you want to send, right now is the time to do it because we're going to get them reviewed quickly.
now. Yeah, we're under 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
We're at like the 10-day mark. Like,
we're
one more from like
we're
the
right where we need to
22nd,
be.
and then-
So, and that number is only going to get better. We've over the last probably 3 to 4 months been doing a lot of training,
worst fans, too thick.
and
Terrible comment.
what it
terrible
is.
comment, Jeremy.
All the fans are becoming the worst fans.
Oh gosh, in the Cowboy fan or the Cowboy?
I didn't
fans
say
are
it.
better?
I didn't say it.
America's team. I mean, when's the last time you guys did something?
Yeah, this is what's going to turn. Jeremy just stirs the pot, and he doesn't even. It's the Bears fan that said it.
But yeah, no. So we're excited. A lot of good things happening.
Yes, the site is up for registration.
It is,
but you
yep.
can't do anything. Just register. Don't fill out.
Yeah,
any
it'll let you
submission
create an
paperwork.
order, but we're not going to use it.
Yeah, so
just
don't create an order.
don't bother
Just
with
register
that,
all
yeah.
your information. Save it. That's it.
All right,
Awesome.
well, Jeremy, this is how we
Gentlemen,
find out.
What
This
do you
is how
think?
make sure that you go sign up for the website, get the free stuff. My apologies for dealing with Manny, but this is what you get. 45 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. You just
Nope.
deal with it. We'll drink the pain away, do drugs, do whatever you got to do. We'll be back next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, smash, and we're out of here.
And I hope you guys enjoyed your hobby release, and we will be back next week with the TNT crew with a new episode. And with that, peace.